What's up, everybody? This is Brad. I am at home booking loads for trucks. Today's Monday, the 24th. Man, if you're a new carrier right now, it's gonna be tough.
Twin Rivers Harsh Shot.
Right now in trucking, there's just a lot of fraud going on. I'll give you a couple examples. For anybody that doesn't know about double brokering, how double brokering works, I book a load. I'm not the broker. The broker brokers it to me. I then return, give it to this person. So I'm making money for doing absolutely nothing. That money gets shaved off the carrier. That's one instance. Another instance is broker gives me a load. I give it to someone else and I receive the money. I don't pay that person, right? There's a lot of that going on. So once again, that falls on the carrier, so that's two ways right there. Last week, us being a carrier, we tried to book a load with a company, and literally I have 3 screens going right here. You can't see them, but we credit check everybody we do business with. 90% of the people that we credit check, there's a red flag that says this brokerage has been a company involved with identity theft. So basically people stealing their MC numbers and either trying to book loads, move loads, or whatever under that person's MC. So there's just a lot of that fraud going on right now. We tried to book one last week. I credit checked them. Of course, it said red flag. This company has been involved with identity theft, which is good. I'm glad that they let us know, our factoring company. But when I emailed on it, it had a Gmail, right? so-and-so@gmail.com. Usually it's gonna be like, for instance, my email's Bradley@twinriverstransport.com. But that Gmail, anybody can make a Gmail and associate it with a company. When they tried to get us to get set up with them, they wanted us to send a W-9. They wanted to send my authority to carry. They wanted me to send a COI, a certificate of insurance. But they also asked for the owner's driver's license. In reality, it's been going on the last couple years. I have literally called on 3 loads just today. And what I'm seeing, even what it's saying on the load boards, it says no new carriers. I just tried to book a load with a good company that we do business with, LDI. And on their posting, it said no new carriers. And, I called on it because we had done business with them before. And, I asked them, I said, why are you doing this? Because of fraud? And everyone were like, yep, we're not taking the chances. So if you haven't been running loads with us, you're not getting set up. And I just called on a JB Hunt load. Basically the same thing. We're not accepting new carriers. For the people that are trying to get in this right now, I'm not saying you can't make a move. It's going to be tough. A lot of those good companies, you got to have 6 months, a year in. JB Hunt was a year, if I'm not mistaken. And, what JB Hunt told me, because they had to verify us. And basically they how they verify us is they talk to me and then they said, hey, we're going to verify you and shoot you an email. That's the email that's on file with FMCSA. And my wife she's set to handle our company's business. So they called her and verified. They said, hey, a guy called, said he was associated with your company. She's like, yeah, that's my husband. He's right here. So these companies are starting to do their due diligence, and that's good, man. Weed out all these people doing fraud, but on the flip side of that, it's going to slow the process down on booking loads, and it's going to hurt a lot of the newer people, that are doing straight work. But anyways, just wanted to put a video out on some stuff that we're seeing today. Yeah.